What's up, guys? This is the first video back from vacation. Vacation was good, guys. Oh my god, much needed. Didn't really do much, but enough of me, enough talking about vacation. Let's talk about the market. All right, so we're gonna start here with maximum gold El Dorado, because this set has a lot, or it had a lot of potential. I guess it still kind of does. I mean, we have the red eyes, the alt art red eyes that hasn't gotten a printing of that artwork since, and it probably won't get an artwork reprint anytime soon, or at least I don't think so. Usually what Konami does is they keep recycling the same 3 alt arts for the blue eyes, red eyes, and dark magician. Actually, for red eyes, I think it's only 2 alt arts, and then for the blue eyes and dark magician is usually about 3. But that's the pattern. Hey, it might change, but I don't think this red eyes is going to be reprinted anytime soon. So there is still some potential in the set. It's just, I mean, you look at a box, it's $15 a box. It's $67 for a display. The set just didn't really have a really good long-term comeback or long-term it sucked. We'll go with that. Long-term it sucked. Access Code Talker was reprinted recently, so the price dropped. It was about $50. Now it's 24. So, I mean, holy shit, look at this shit. Look at that. Look at what reprints do to a set. And of course, I mean, this is also the premium gold rare, which a lot of people don't like. I think it's very polarizing. I don't want to say a lot of people. It might be a 50-50 split, but it is a polarizing rarity. You know, I don't mind it as much, but I'd rather get a card in a different rarity than this rarity, because it's too gaudy. You know, I really, it's not for me. So besides that, we do have both IPs that are kind of crawling up in price here. So you can see it's like doubled in price in the last 3 months, which is good. And this is for both of them. And if I were a betting man, which I am not usually, at least, I would go with the alt art, because again, it's probably not going to be reprinted anytime soon. Konami usually doesn't do reprints for alt arts. We did get the 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗜𝗔𝗟 alt art reprinted this year in Magnus and Mavens, but I don't. If they do that again, it probably won't be for another year, for next year's Magnificent Maven set. So it's still kind of a safe investment here. 51 listings at $10. I mean, if you haven't gotten a copy, I would pick it up just to hold on to, right? Because it's poised to go up in value. I mean, you already kind of see that. Let's go to 1 month. 1 month, you can kind of see the trajectory it's going. 51 listings again. It's also really nice alt art. People were going crazy when it was released, so I would pick it up. Danger 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗣𝗅, though, so this one is kind of going up in a way here, like Team Rocket, because I mean, you can see here in 1 month it oh, holy shit, I actually didn't think it was this much. It's 6x'd about in 1 month. That is crazy. And the reason is they so basically all the danger cards were reprinted in the structure deck that we got for Dark World, except Danger 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗅. And if we look at how many copies of 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗅 there are, I mean, there's only 3. And the other ones are pretty old. I mean, this is from 2019, and this is, I'm assuming, around 2019 as well. So it's a contender to definitely get reprinted soon. So I think it's worth getting rid of your copies now, especially, I mean, $10 is actually pretty good. It wasn't that hard to get either from the set itself. So I definitely look into it. Getting rid of it, I should say. Chamber Dragon Maid, though, is kind of going down from what I've seen, and I guess it's kind of to be expected. There's not really a lot of Dragon Maid support that has been released or teased in the OCG, so I can see why, but it is a pretty good card from what I understand in the actual deck. Besides that, I mean, you can see here, there's not much going on. Mystic Mine, after the ban list hit, I mean, it was actually a really expensive card, and then the ban list just fucking nuked it. This set, like, I mean, Predaplant, same thing. It was decently expensive before the ban list. I don't know if we can get the historical trend here for that. I guess we kind of can. So yes, around $10, and then the ban list hits, and like everyone wants to get rid of it. The ban list has made this set go into the ground. Essentially, we have 2 cards that were banned And this one was a 3 of too. Mystic Mine, at least Predaplan was a 1 of. Pot of Extravagance also, it wasn't banned, but it was kind of reprinted to the ground, essentially. Not really. I think it's still a handful of yeah, it's only 5 reprints, but recently we did get a common, yeah, the structure deck for Albaz, that's what it was. So that kind of ruined the how much it was. It wasn't like a $8 card at a point, and now nothing is loading. What's up with this? I mean, that's basically it for El Dorado, if I'm going to be completely honest. There's not much going on here. I did see number 41 kind of going up in value here. I'm not exactly sure why. I should really keep up with the meta here. And Silent Mining is still something that I think is worth investing in, just because it's $1 now. But if we get any more like cyber support, then I mean, there's only like 3 copies of this, right? 4. Okay, so we got it in dual overload. Okay, it's still kind of worth it, right? For $2. I hate the way TCG Player does this. It's not $3, guys. It's like $1. Well, I guess with tax, or with the shipping and tax, it will be about that. But I just don't like this anti-consumer shit that TCG Player does. Anyways, so I didn't really talk about Magnificent Mavens, and well, we're going to talk about Magnificent Mavens because we can see here that the Pharaoh Rares were really fucking hard to get. I mean, you can see here, Neo, 7 listings, Gravekeeper's Trap, 4 listings, 18 listings, 5 listings, 2 listings, two listings for Rhoda, holy shit, 6 listings for Red Eyes, and so on. I mean, you guys can see, that is insane. I was expecting shorts, yes, but not this much. Now, it could be 2 things, right? It could be that people that are pulling these Pharaoh Rares are keeping them and not trying to sell them, or it could be that there are not that many people pulling Pharaoh Rares, and I'm willing to bet it's that one, because what Konami in 2022, Konami had a lot of printing problems, whether it was Ghost from the Past where cases didn't have ghost rares, but then there were cases that had like 8 ghost rares, or just general bending in cards, torn cards, bite marks on cards. You gotta feed your employees, Konami, bro. The hell are you doing, bro? But yeah, so there was a lot of problems and whatnot, and it seems like, to me at least, I don't have the data. I'm just speculating here that there are. That they were really hard to get, and if you do like a Pharaoh Rare, it's probably best to try to pick it up now in case it goes up in value, especially ones that are in lower listings. We'll go with that. It's also a nice little tidbit is that the secret rares do seem to have more population here, or more listings, and I think the secret rares were kind of exclusive to the US, and then the ultras were from the UK. So if you want a cheaper copy of an ultra rare Pharaoh Rare, you can probably go on like some UK site and find it cheaper. It's worth at least looking onto, right? I don't really care. I like the secret rares better anyways, so you know, I haven't researched into it. But if you guys are planning on buying a Pharaoh Rare Ultra Rare, just kind of do your research a little bit, because you might be saving a lot of money. I mean, especially on cards like fucking I think it was the Link boy, what's his name? Yeah, Blackluster sold $224, dude. Did someone actually? No, okay, so people are actually, you know, paying about what it should be worth. $500. What are you doing, dude? Because the secret rare is like $80, $60 if that. Let's see, yeah, $60-$70. So definitely do your research on the ultra rares, guys. But the populations for both secret and ultra are pretty low. And it does seem like the supply of Magnificent Mavens is going down. I mean, there's 28 listings here, and I mean, on a side note here, I've been trying to buy Magnificent Mavens, and I can't find it in my local OTS store. It's hard to find in Target, Walmart, stuff like that in my area. So it's definitely a set that people are excited for. And I mean, I like I said, I went on vacation. I was trying to buy some cards, and Magnificent Mavens was sold out in a couple locations. So Konami really did a good job here. But market watch time. All right, so evenly matched, obviously, is going to be doing good. And $10 is actually pretty decent for a copy or two. I'm assuming you're gonna run three, but yeah, $30 is still kind of a lot. Triple Tactics Talent at $11, it kind of seems like it plateaued around there, which is kind of interesting because I don't see a lot of decks that actually use Triple Tactics Talent. It's more like a side deck thing. If that, same thing with Lightning Storm. I don't understand why people use Lightning Storm. I usually don't use Lightning Storm because the restrictions are pretty bad. Like, let's be honest. If you go second, it's pretty good. If you go first, then it's useless and kind of a brick. So the ratio for that is kind of like, do you play 3 and run the risk of bricking when you go if you go first, or like what do you do with that? Infinite Impermanence though it's $6 as an ultra. That is awesome, to be honest. I mean, you can't have enough Infinite Impermanence, and I think there's also a super rare copy here, but that might be more expensive. The premium gold is $5. That is insane. No. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, this is the super rare. It's slightly less expensive, and to be honest, the super rares kind of do hit good. So it's more accessible, it's cheaper, and I would pick it up because I don't know if Konami is going to be continuing to reprint this. I think Infinite Impermanence is a staple card that Konami has been reprinting over and over again consistently. I don't know if that trend is going to continue. I think every year we've gotten a copy or printing of Infinite Impermanence. And actually, let's go ahead and check here because I'm pretty sure that is the pattern here. Impermanence. I can't type and talk, guys. I'm sorry. So, all right, what do we got here? 2022, 2021, 21, 20, 2019, and 2018. So there have been years with a couple reprints, which is really good. Although, I mean, tournament packs don't really count. So the actual market watch, not the whatever the hell that was. Harpy's Feather Duster is something you guys should probably invest in, and I wanted to. So I will always tell you guys what I'm investing in. I think $3 is a little bit too much for me. I'm kind of going for the pennies here, but that alt art and the fact that it's really hard to get. I mean, I opened up a lot of shit, a lot of this product, and I only got one copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, and it was from multiple locations too. It wasn't just like 3 cases from one distributor, right? It was from multiple locations, and Harpy's Feather Duster was insanely hard to get. Black Luster Soldier, I do feel like it'll probably go up in value because Konami has kind of been reprinting it to the ground, but definitely worth investing. I have not invested in that though. Appaloosa, I have invested in slightly, and at $3, it's definitely worth picking up. I think it's only gotten like 3 copies. Yeah, three reprints. So, oh shit, yeah, pick that ish up, boys. Skill Drain, it's been reprinted a lot, so I'd skip on it. Totally awesome. I definitely invest in $1 for it is very low, and please, guys, like always do your own research. Like, this is just me saying stuff. This is what I'm investing in or what I'm interested in. We'll go with that, because I don't want to be responsible for your money. You guys work hard for your money. You save your money. It's better than speculating and trading cards, essentially. Let's see what else is here. Linkage. I think all the Sky Striker crap in here is poised to go up in value. I bought so many Widow Anchors at like 50 cents a pop, and now it's already at like $1.30. So I mean, and the reason why is, first of all, Widow Anchor is a really good card. Second of all, Sky Strikers are very popular. They're like heroes for like weebs, and they're poised to go up in value. They always do. I mean, Widow Anchor, I think at a point was a $20 card from like a set long ago from Heroes Revenge, I think it was. Abyss Dragon is probably another really good pickup because Blue Eyes will always get support, and it's a pretty good searcher for poly, and I think it also searches Blue Eyes or some shit like that. But all level, okay, so maybe I thought I saw Blue Eyes in there somewhere, but I don't want to read it, so we'll skip that. Millennium Eyes Restrict, obviously a really good pickup as well. It was $40 very recently. It's an ultra rare. It's worth picking up. 𝗦𝗦𝗗𝗧, I just ordered a shitload of like 50 plus copies of this because it's 45 cents. It was a $10 card before the reprint from not Magnificent Mavens, from Maximum Gold 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗣𝗅𝗍. So again, if it was a $10 premium gold, it's bound to be more expensive if we don't get more reprints, which I don't see Konami reprinting 𝗦𝗦𝗃𝗧 to the ground. The other thing here is Secret Village of the Spellcasters, guys. 61 cents. What is it? 61 cents. We'll go with 61 cents. And there's already only 115 listings. It was a pretty hard to get card. The effect is busted as fuck. We just need like really good spellcaster, a spellcaster archetype that's, you know, just busted. And this card will, I mean, this card is ban worthy. If you guys don't know the effect, go ahead and read it. This card is ban worthy. It basically allows players to not play the game if you control a spellcaster, because I mean most decks use spell cards, right? But besides that, I don't see. Oh, I also invested heavily in 𝗦𝗦𝗃𝗃𝗃 because a couple things. The listings are already kind of low. It's really cheap, so I think I bought like 50 for like $9. And the other thing is, it's been reprinted 3 times. One of the printings was before we got this reprint here was $15. So at a point it was $15. Then it kind of went down. It's also generic to zombie type monsters. It's a super poly target. So if zombies ever do anything, you can put super poly and basically take out their board, take out your opponent's board with no interaction from your opponent. It's definitely worth investing at 32 cents. I mean, it says here 7 cents. I wish that would be fucking awesome. But moving on here, so we got Crystal Revenge. I never really talked about the market for Crystal Revenge, I don't think. And so Starlights are about what Starlights cost. Super Poly actually went down in value slightly. It was, I don't remember it being 220, but when I was seeing it was around 200. Now it's about 175, although that is light play. Let's see. All right, near mint is about 200, so it didn't go down too crazy from what I saw. And then 𝗤𝗏𝗏 the Savage fucking Dragon is $218. Although honestly, the synchros in Starlight look really nice, so it might be worth picking up. Even as I don't play like Link monsters and stuff like that, or even play the 𝗤𝗏𝗏 package, or I don't even know how you play this card, to be honest. I know I've seen decks, I've played against decks, but I usually ignore it until I get negated by. I know he negates because I'm always just like, fuck you, dude. It is what it is, though. 𝗦𝗦𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 500 for the head, and then the limbs are cheaper, which makes sense. Then access code is kind of misleading here, so it says 455, but that's damaged, and you don't want damaged. You don't want Link Boy damaged. So it's around like 500 or $600. That's fucking crazy. The hype did not die down, it seems like, because I know in pre-sales I did see it around 500 something, and yeah, the hype did not go down. Oh, and that kind of brings me to the giveaway. So yeah, there's a giveaway, guys, and the giveaway is an access code talker, Link Boy, and to win, right, I think there's 4 rules. I'm trying to remember them. The first thing is you have to have a US mailing address, and that is just so I can actually send it to you. Otherwise, it's going to cost me, like, it actually costs a lot of money to ship stuff overseas. I've tried it before, guys. It's like close to $100 to ship a card to certain places. So just to save me some money and a hassle, US only for now. Maybe later I can open it up. The second thing is you have to comment on this video with anywhere on the comment. You just have to put welcome back and I'll put how to spell it and everything on the video. I have a script, so it has to be spelled exactly like that, guys. The case doesn't matter, so you can have an uppercase W, you can have whatever, right? It won't matter, but you do need the space between the welcome and the back, and stuff like that. Because I did check out the last giveaway, and some people were misspelling stuff. Do not do that, because the script is just not going to pick up your comments, right? So welcome back. It also is like a little aside. It's kind of hard picking these codes. The third thing is you got to like the video, and the fourth thing is you got to be publicly subscribed to my channel on YouTube. Google that if you don't know what that means. It just basically allows me to see that you are subscribed to the channel, right? And that's it. You will be entered to win an access code talker, and I will probably pick the winner in like a week or two. So anyways, back to the market watch here. We have 2 Blackluster Soldier, which was hard to get at 85 listings already, guys. So it might be a good investment. And if you're playing tunes, I would pick it up before it goes up in value. Chances are these tunes are not going to be reprinted again anytime soon, because how many times or how many occurrences have we had of tunes being reprinted, right? They're very hard to, they're usually not in sets, and it's kind of hard to include them in sets, to be honest, because just the nature of their deck and whatnot. Access code talker, the giveaway is 2450. Holy shit, that's actually pretty decent. I think it went down slightly recently. Yeah, so it was sitting at $28 after the pre-sales, and then it kind of went down slightly. Boral and Savage, the Savage, $6.82, close to some investment territory, but it's already at 120 listings. F-Zero, 86 listings at $5. Okay, so I think, yeah, I might be biased because I think F-Zero looks fucking dope, but I think F-Zero is worth investing. He's a really good card, negates, and I think he also, once he negates something, he takes the monster, right? Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once return when your opponent activates a monster effect. So it's not, an omni negate. Quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, negate the activation, and if that monster is on the field, gain control of it. That is insane, bro. It's just that we don't have, it's not a meta right now for number monsters or Xyz monsters. So it's been kind of, it's idle, right? We've had this card for a long time. It hasn't really been doing much. It's actually been going down in value from King's Corp even before this reprint. But I'm saying like $5 for a secret rare, especially when it's only 68 listings right now, kind of worth investing. EN Shuffle, though, holy shit, it actually went down slightly. Worth investing as well. It's a really, really good card. Basically, one of the best searchers for hero decks, and lets you get your plays off really well, especially with Shadow Mist. You can definitely get any dark hero monster out from your extra deck with just this card and a hero on field. Clockwork Knight, really hard to get from what I've seen. Chaos Space, also worth investing, guys. As a super, it touched like $10 at a point. Let's see if we can kind of see that. It's only got 2 listings as well. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Holy shit. I stopped watching it around this point, actually. It touched to almost, we'll go, it was $17. It was $17. I'm struggling to get this out because Chaos Space, really? You don't really see a lot of decks run Chaos Space, right? I guess especially now with that Dragon Link is kind of, not as good without that Chaos Dragon monster, Synchro monster, but definitely worth picking up, guys. It's a secret rare as well, not a super. $2. Holy shit. I haven't invested in that, though. What I have invested in, though, is Revive King 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗑, because 2 listings as well, right? You can see here, nothing up my sleeve, as people say. I'm not trying to trick you. 2 listings, and the previous listing was somewhat expensive. Only 46 listings now, and it was really hard to get for me as well, guys. So these 46 listings might be just because it's a short printed card, or harder to get card due to the odds somehow. I don't know, because Konami says they don't like short printing in main sets, but I'm pretty sure they still do it in these side sets. So I'm gonna go with short printed. They short printed the fuck out of my boy here, and I picked it up at like 60 to $1, 60 cents to $1. I picked up like 20 copies, and yeah, I should have picked up more copies because this card is bound to go up, and I might pick up more copies. The thing about it is there's not a lot of listings that have multiple copies on hand, right? Like there was one that had 8, and then you got to really dig deep here for one that has 22, and that's already $3. I am investing in this. You know, it's a really good. It's not a really good card, to be honest. But it is a good. It looks good. The artwork is really nice, and with the foiling in the card it's definitely really nice pickup there. Toon Bookmark. It's definitely worth picking up as well. This card has two printings, and I mean, we can see here that it was $30 something at a point. That is insane, and it is pretty good. So basically, it's a searcher, and it can also be used to thin out your deck. So if you guys don't know, some Exodia decks and decks in general, they want to be, you know, milk cards quickly. They use card. I forgot the card name, but it's a Toon card. It's like Toon Table of Contents. That's what it is. And basically, they keep searching Toon Table of Contents until they don't have any more copies of Toon Table of Contents, and then they search like a random Toon, and basically their deck is thinned out by 3 cards, right? Because you use the first Toon Table of Contents, search another Toon Table of Contents, thin out your deck by 1, then you thin out your deck by 2 again by using the copy, and then you thin your deck out by a 3rd card using the last copy. This card can help you thin out your deck even further. It is a once per turn, but it can help you definitely thin out your deck. So it has multiple uses. It's not just for Toon decks, and also it's adorable as fuck. And nostalgia players like that aspect of it. So I had to pick it up. I mean, it's $1, bro. It's $1, bro. Fusion Destiny is something I've also invested heavily. I think I bought like 30 copies of it. I might buy more because it's really fucking cheap. It's only at 182 listings. I don't know why I highlighted that. That's not low at all. But at $1, $2 for the card, it's actually pretty fucking cheap. And I mean, DPE is still a pretty strong card, guys. It interacts really well with decks and shit. I don't know why I went all the way. Oh no, I thought I clicked number 5. Number 5. All right, Doodle. Besides that, DD Crow, really low, worth investing. Doodle Beast and both Doodle Beast are really kind of hard to get, worth investing. And I think all the advanced crystal beasts might actually be worth investing as well, guys, just because I don't think they're going to be reprinted again anytime soon. Usually Battle of Legends stuff doesn't get reprinted anytime after that's said. It usually takes like 2+ years, and I mean, we're already seeing some of them sub 100. So this one, Pegasus, is already sub 100, and I mean, they also look cool. If you haven't seen these cards in person, the foiling looks amazing on all of them. So definitely something investors will be digging their dirty little claws in, and then nostalgia players, of course. And if they ever go meta players, and there is actually they might not go meta, but they might go rogue, because we're getting a really good Crystal Beast card coming from the OCG soon, and I mean, I don't know. I really do think that they have potential to be pretty good. We're ending it here with Brothers of Legend. Why are we ending it with Brothers of Legend? Why is this video like fucking 20 minutes long? First of all, I missed you guys. I missed doing this. This is actually kind of fun. The other thing is, we got some cards here in Brothers of Legend. So number 89, 𝗬𝗪𝗡, the Mind Hacker. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this. I'm pretty sure you've seen this, but it only has 3 printings, but isn't one of them like that's a price card. So 2 printings, and it's a pretty decent card for level 7 monsters. And I mean, Cash Tira. See, here's the thing. Cash Tira monsters, cash money got kind of hit in the OCG. So if it gets hit in the TCG, this card will plummet. But it's also kind of good long term because it's a level 7 support card, right? It gets rid of your level 7 monsters, and then you can get this. It's a decent card. It's not the best card, but it's really good for level 7 decks that use level 7 monsters, right? So I think it's good long term, but at $5, I think we might have missed the window here, guys. But I'm just letting you know, it might actually keep going up just because cash money is it hasn't been hit on our side. It might not even get hit. I don't think cash money has been doing too much in tournaments. It's been mainly tier elements and Bestials, if anything. Astral Karibo is the other thing. I've been talking about this card for a long time. It's actually kind of been sitting idle for quite a bit. You can kind of see, I mean, this isn't much growth, right? It's like $2. But I have seen that people have restocked it, so the listings actually got below 40, almost like low 30s, and then it got some people, relisted copies of it essentially. But I do think this card is poised to go up to $20, because think about it, when will this card be reprinted again? What upcoming sets that we have are going to be reprinting this card? We have Amazing Defenders coming up in January 20th. I don't think it'll be reprinted there. It's a tournament pack, maybe, but then the accessibility isn't all the way there. Photon Hypernova is a main set, definitely won't be reprinted there. Structure deck, beware of Trap Tricks. No, because Trap Tricks do not use number monsters. Maze of Memories, maybe, but it's only a 60 card set from what I remember, and 67 card set, and it's going to be jam-packed with imports, with Gate Guardian support, probably more hero support. And I mean, we don't see anything that is related to Karibo in here, right? And after that, I mean, we have a GX box on March 31st, so it's definitely not going to be reprinted there. All this to say is, this card is poised to go up at least $15 by the time we see a set that might be reprinting it, right? So in the span of 3 months, or almost 4 months, because we're still not in January, I do think this card will be going up to at least $15, which is kind of scary because number monsters are not doing much, but it is an adorable card, so there is that. But that's the video, guys. I don't want to make this too long. Oh man, I missed doing this. I think I'm gonna be doing some Master Duel stuff, getting back into that, because I mean, you saw the calendar. I showed the calendar. There's really not much coming up here for the TCG here. I don't think I'm going to be opening up the tournament pack. I might or I might not. I haven't decided that. Not going to be opening up too much Amazing Defenders. I don't like main sets. I don't like Trap Tricks. And so up until March 10th, there's not going to be a lot of stuff to open on the channel. I might do some nostalgia crap, openings, opening up older sets is what I'm saying. But other than that, there's not much to do. So I am going to go back into Master Duel, get some nice games for you guys, and maybe because I do want to get better at the game, I might analyze my videos, my plays, my games, and see where I fucked up. We'll see how that goes. It might be boring for you guys, but it will help me out definitely. But that's the video, guys. I miss you guys. Catch you guys in the next one.